Right now, in Ford's advanced powertrain labs, something fascinating is happening. While much of the auto industry rushes headfirst into electric mobility, Ford's engineers are quietly perfecting an evolution of the internal combustion engine, one that doesn't just adapt to modern demands, but challenges what a combustion engine can still be. It's called the EcoBoost. And even after more than a decade of refinement, Ford isn't done with it. They're re-engineering it, tuning it, and redefining how power and efficiency coexist under one badge. Because for Ford, performance has never been about abandoning what works. It's about making it better. To understand the significance of the EcoBoost, you have to step back and look at Ford's story. This isn't just another car maker. This is the company that democratized the automobile. From the Model T that mobilized the world to the GT40 that humbled Ferrari at Le Mans, Ford's DNA has always been built around accessible innovation. Whether it was muscle cars like the Mustang or workhorses like the F-Series, Ford's approach was simple. Give people machines that feel powerful, capable, and enduring. And through every generation, one thing has stayed constant: Ford's obsession with the engine. The heartbeat of every model, the soul behind every drive. From flathead V8s in the 1,930 seconds to modular engines in the 1,990 seconds, Ford has constantly redefined what performance means for its era. So when the world began to demand cleaner, more fuel-efficient cars, Ford didn't see that as a problem. They saw it as a new challenge. The EcoBoost engine was born from that mindset, a response to tightening emission standards and growing fuel prices, but also a declaration that efficiency didn't have to mean compromise. The name itself, EcoBoost, tells the story. Ecological responsibility with a boost of performance. Ford wanted to prove that you could get V6 power from a 4-cylinder engine and V8 levels of torque from a 6. At the heart of EcoBoost technology lies a trio of engineering principles: turbocharging, direct fuel injection, and variable valve timing. Turbocharging allows the engine to compress more air into the cylinders, creating more power from less displacement. Direct injection delivers fuel precisely into the combustion chamber at high pressure, ensuring optimal combustion and lower fuel waste. And variable valve timing keeps the engine breathing efficiently at every speed. Together, these systems form a powertrain that's smaller, lighter, and yet incredibly responsive. Compare this to the engines Ford relied on before. Take the Duratec family, naturally aspirated and robust, but less efficient by today's standards. Or the Cyclone V6, which offered solid power but demanded displacement to do it. And then there's the Coyote V8, beloved by Mustang enthusiasts, a masterpiece of sound and strength, yet inevitably thirstier. EcoBoost flipped that philosophy. It achieved comparable torque, often even higher, through smart engineering rather than sheer volume. For instance, the 2.3-liter EcoBoost found in the Mustang produces around 310 horsepower and 350 pounds-feet of torque numbers that rival the older 4.6-liter V8s from the early 2000s. The difference? The EcoBoost weighs less, consumes less fuel, and emits far fewer pollutants. It's proof that technology can rewrite the rules of displacement. But Ford didn't stop at sports cars. The 3.5-liter EcoBoost 5.6 became a legend in its own right, powering the F-150, Explorer ST, and even the Ford GT supercar. When the F-150 switched from its traditional V8 to the twin-turbo EcoBoost, skeptics scoffed until they saw the results: better towing, faster acceleration, and significantly improved fuel economy. It was the kind of engineering that didn't just surprise critics, it won over purists. One of the most impressive versions is the high-output 3.5 liters EcoBoost, tuned specifically for the F-150 Raptor and the Ford GT. This engine makes upwards of 450 horsepower and over 500 pounds-feet of torque, all while maintaining efficiency levels a V8 simply couldn't match. It's an evolution of engineering philosophy: smaller size, smarter performance. And yet, the EcoBoost isn't just about numbers. It's about feel. Turbocharging used to come with lag and uneven response, but Ford's modern designs integrate twin-scroll turbo systems and lightweight internals to ensure instant power delivery. The torque curve is smooth, the acceleration relentless. What's fascinating is how Ford managed to make the EcoBoost scalable. The same principles apply whether it's powering a compact Fiesta or a Le Mans-winning GT. That's a rare feat in engineering, a unified philosophy that spans across completely different vehicles. It shows how far Ford's control of turbocharging, cooling systems, and fuel management has come. And when you compare it to older Ford engines, the efficiency gains are dramatic. The old 5.4-liter Triton 5.8, for instance, produced about 300 horsepower while guzzling fuel. Today, the 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 can match that power while delivering nearly 30% better fuel economy. In the world of internal combustion, that's not evolution, that's revolution. The EcoBoost also helped Ford bridge the gap to the hybrid and electric era. Many of the company's hybrid systems, like those in the Escape or F-150 hybrid, pair electric motors with EcoBoost-derived engines. It's a strategy that lets Ford refine both worlds, extracting the best of combustion and electrification. And as the brand invests billions into electric vehicles, the EcoBoost remains a key player in their transitional strategy. In Ford's global lineup, the EcoBoost has become more than a name, it's a badge of innovation. It's in rally cars, family crossovers, high-performance trucks, and even endurance racers. Few engine families have achieved that level of versatility while maintaining a consistent philosophy. It's the kind of unifying technology that defines eras, just as the flathead V8 did in the 1,930 seconds, or the modular engine did in the 90 seconds. Of course, it's not without its challenges. Turbocharged engines can face issues with heat management, turbo lag, and carbon buildup over time. But Ford's iterative approach, continuous software calibration, stronger components, and improved materials keeps EcoBoost engines reliable across millions of vehicles. It's not perfect, but it's constantly improving. Even as electric vehicles take center stage, Ford's engineers continue to refine the EcoBoost. Recent versions integrate mild hybrid systems, electric assist turbos, and cylinder deactivation for even greater efficiency. It's all part of Ford's belief that combustion isn't dead, it's just evolving. Because at its core, the EcoBoost isn't just an engine, it's a philosophy. It's Ford's refusal to settle, their insistence on squeezing more from less. It represents the intersection between performance heritage and modern innovation. It's proof that you can honor your legacy while building for the future. From the Model T to the GT, from roaring V8s to whispering turbos, Ford's story has always been about motion, progress, and the pursuit of better. The EcoBoost continues that story, one turbocharged revolution at a time. So, as Ford continues to push the limits of what's possible under the hood, one thing is certain: the EcoBoost isn't just an engine. It's a statement, a reminder that innovation doesn't always mean replacing the past, but reimagining it for the future. Ford has proven that even in a world racing toward electrification, there's still magic left in combustion if you know how to harness it. What do you think? Has Ford found the perfect balance between power and efficiency? Or is the future destined to be all electric? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about where Ford is heading next. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of automotive engineering, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.